A story of Nama's glory. This concerns the family of Bhagwan before he came down to the south, giving up everything. The family had to struggle a lot. After Bhagwan had this madness, he had to give up everything and completely steeped in God madness, he was wandering all over. His wife, Mataji Ram Ranjani Devi, had to take up some teacher's training, and she was staying in a place called Ichak and working there as a teacher with her daughters and the son for 19 years. This Ichak is just 14 kilometers away from a place called Hazaribagh. Hazaribagh is a city, Ichak is a village. And this Hazaribagh is just 100 kilometers from Ranchi. Now, Swami's daughter, Maya Devi, had settled down in Ichak with her mother. Her youngest daughter was also living there with her husband. Husband's name is Amresh. There's Amresh and Reena. They were running a school there, and it's not exactly a school. It became a tuition center because hardly people joined the school. There were only 50 students, and the school had only up to 5th standard. There was only a meager income from this for the family. So in order to supplement it, Amresh started to work as a primary veterinary health service. So he was earning again a little income from that, but that wasn't enough either. But then the whole family visited the ashram in 2008. And after this visit, when they went back to their village, things began to improve dramatically. His school of 50 students, a mere tuition center, now has become a real school from 50 to 150 students, 150 students to 300 students. So it was becoming fast a big school of 300 students. And some of those co-founders who were working with him quarreled and they left. And what was more, he was not only earning more money now, he was also earning enemies. Some of those people in the village did not like his progress in life. So they were all waiting for a chance to catch him. And it was about 2015 that one day, one of his students, only 7 years old, a boy, was hit in the eye. His teacher, who found him guilty about something, was waving a rod before a female teacher, and when she did it, somehow it got a little too close and hit the boy in the eye. Even she did not expect it, and the boy didn't expect it either. But the hurt was done, the eye was damaged, and what was more, some liquid started to ooze out, and the boy was in great pain. Amresh heard about it, immediately rushed to the place with the parents of the boy, and they carried him over to the nearby city, Hazaribagh. Went around begging every doctor for some relief, for some treatment of this boy. But seeing the condition of the boy, all the doctors refused. Even the most famous Bengali doctor, a friend of this family, said not possible to give any relief to this boy. He has lost his eye. We cannot recover it, we cannot restore it. Then Amresh could not just stand by and watch the whole thing. He rushed again, 100 kilometers. He rushed to Ranchi, and again he went and begged all those doctors, the private doctors, and all of the same story repeated there. Everybody said, no, we can't do anything about it. And there is one Rajendra government hospital. So finally, he rushed the boy. You see, the minutes were precious. They were ticking by. They had to do some treatment immediately, but this took a lot of time. And then finally, he had no other go. He begged those people, and they admitted the boy in the hospital and said, we would try. Now that was a great thing for Amrish, when every other doctor denied any treatment at all. These people had come forward to try at least. Okay. So the boy got admitted. They had fixed a date for operation, and the operation was also done. In the meantime, right from the moment Amrish's wife heard the news that one of the school boys was hit in the eye and was in great pain, and the husband and parents are running around begging the doctors for a treatment, she just lighted a lamp before the picture of Bhagwan, started to pray, started to chant his name, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, and pray and pray and pray. Beena Dikshit also joined, and ceaselessly they were praying and praying. They were almost screaming and praying, begging and begging and begging Bhagwan. Reena, in all her innocence, childlike innocence, even prayed this. She said, Bhagwan, you have got thousands of eyes. Please give one eye to this little poor boy. Bhagwan must have heard it, because the operation was done, and then the doctor said they could tell anything definite only after 3 days. The boy had the iPad, and it would be open only after 3 days. So these people were chanting the name and waiting, holding their breath for some relief. And then the day came when they removed the iPad of the boy. And when the boy opened his eyes, he shouted in joy, oh, I can see you all. Imagine that moment, how Amresh, the whole family would have felt, how the parents would have felt, given up as hopeless by every doctor, that Amresh, this boy, could recover his eyesight was a great wonder to everybody. The doctors there admitted that it was a pure miracle. How this boy could have retained the eyesight in spite of the damage, known only to God. So such a wonder. All those people, the enemies of Amrish, who were waiting for a chance to drive him out of the village, were defeated by the grace of Bhagwan. And Amrish's honor was saved, the school's honor was saved. Above all, the poor little boy got back his eyesight. This is the glory of Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar Nama. The ceaseless chanting of his name, the ceaseless prayer offered, got this miracle done. So invocation of grace is absolutely necessary. For this we have to do this tapas. Because the suffering, the present suffering of the world is due to the collective karma of all in the world. So we need really a huge grace to set right the situation, and for which we have to continue chanting the name ceaselessly and keep offering our prayers at His feet.